Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SDU. It is another Thursday, and we almost forgot it was Thursday. But we are
Hectic
here. You
week.
see Fred coming in. Uh, I'm not sure if Roland will be on here or not tonight. He is still in the process of changing positions, different location, all that good stuff. So I'm not sure if he'll make it on here or not. But we are here live. Fred is getting connected. I'm not sure if Roland will be on here
Fixed my settings.
or not.
What's up, all my ugly people out there in the world?
You just call everybody ugly? That's messed up, man.
Fred woke
All
up this
these
afternoon
people,
and chose violence.
Yeah,
all these people showed up. These two people watching showed up to see Fred, and he's going to be violent towards them.
yeah.
That's
It's
messed
a
up.
violent night. It's a violent night. I may say something I don't like. So
It's
be
because he's
ready.
cold. He's cold
Fred
and old. That gets in his bones.
Fred woke up at the crack of noon and he chose violence.
Yeah, sure did.
Oh Lord.
Uh,
Let's get some people in here. Let's see if we get some comments going. Let's roll with that. We have no plan and no structure to what we do on here. We just show up and talk. You comment, we talk some more, and then Fred eats a snack. So, that's.
Yeah. I'm about to eat 5 snacks, so everybody just bear with.
And you wonder why we call you fat. What you got over there, Fred? Ooh! Fred gave me a blueberry cake donut.
oh, wow.
Ooh.
Blueberry
fat.
cake donut.
Dude, those things are so good. I don't care who you are. Those things are so good.
Just wait. In 2 months, we're gonna be bigger than we are now. In 2 months.
Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving rolls around, Halloween
Yeah.
candy, and then Thanksgiving.
What are you eating, Clown?
Clown.
Clown, what are you eating?
What do you call it? Clown?
Clown.
Hey, Clown. Clown. What are you eating there, Clown? And I will apologize if my signal is a little spotty. We had to get a new modem today, and I don't know if it's doing any better or nothing like that. The other one went out on us, so we didn't have internet for a little bit. But yeah, so hopefully it works out. You got your internet turned off on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I ain't getting very good signal.
Because the money goes to the Gary Sinise Foundation.
I don't know. I'm trying,
And I
but
thought that was pretty cool.
Sweet. Thank you.
Oh, Walmart baked cookies. Hey, you can't go no wrong with that. Yeah, perfect time to get pumped. Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, Walmart just got the best cookies in the bakery. I'm telling you. But except the oatmeal raisin. I'm sorry. Except the oatmeal raisin.
Let's see what they gave me to drink. That's not my order.
I'm
Just
sorry.
a second here. Bruce, what the hell are you doing?
I don't deal with the oatmeal raisin cookie.
What am I doing? Oh,
Yeah,
just sitting
you're
here
you're
randomly
just
talking to the
rubbing
wife.
down or
Sorry.
whatever.
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Tell your wife to hush her mouth.
Yeah, David said, "Hush your mouth." She's a little bit
Give me just
distracting.
a second. Distracting? I'm a little bit trying to get this shit situated. Hold on just a second. I'm not even on the screen that I can see. So hold on just a second. Somebody messaged me and I was sending them a link. If I can get my stuff to work. Bruce went black. Come on, you slow thing. My stuff is not cooperating. I am blurry as hell. This is stupid.
I cursed it. My bad.
No, like I said, I think it's probably this new deal. It's got us just like we look like crap. Like I can see it on the screen. We look like crap. Here it looks fine, but then I looked at like where we were streaming to, and yeah, it did not cooperate at all.
Oh yeah, we know you like Great Value. Come on now.
Supposed to be doing a new mashup, but I'm being lazy.
No, that's what I was saying. Like the other day, posted. If you're down with remixes, like or something like that, put your email in there. Oh, he sent me this dope email. Dope
Oh
song.
yeah.
Me and Caitlin listened to it. It was pretty cool.
I guess I didn't see that. Why is my signal so crappy? I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on connected. I don't know what's going on because we don't have anything other than my computer hooked up to the internet. This is stupid. That's why ain't nobody watching because we're too blurry.
No, shit, we got 4 people watching.
Yep.
Watching all our
Four's
fat asses eat.
4's better than none.
What are you eating, Bruce?
French fries.
Oh,
Fat ass.
is it Wendy's?
No, it's not Wendy's.
Okay,
Why does it gotta be Wendy's?
because Wendy's has some good fries.
But why has it gotta be Wendy's?
Because if I
Why
mention,
do you automatically assume Wendy's?
because if I mention the other one, he's gonna slap me. So I'm not gonna mention.
Why would
it.
I slap you?
All right, I'm gonna mention it then. I thought it was McDonald's fries because McDonald's.
Why it gotta be McDonald's?
See?
Why can't it be home cooked?
I know there's one thing I want to try at McDonald's. I want to see is a chicken Big Mac. I heard about it.
It's just a chicken sandwich with extra bread. That's why we're having issues.
Really? When the last time I watched WC?
Of course, when Sam comments, it's got to be something that's old. So, because he can't talk about anything new today. It's kind of like Bruce. I'm listening, not trying to see you anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not pretty enough for you.
Oh yeah, rallies are good too. I miss
Rallies. Yeah, we used to have rallies here. We used to eat the hell out of them, but yeah, they it doesn't exist anymore.
Now
I think there's a Casey's there now.
Yeah, now it's something else. That's Checkers. It's Checkers. Sort of like close to rallies. I think it's still connected.
We don't have a Checkers.
There's a Checkers in I think in Conway.
Checkers and rallies are the same company, right?
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
We don't even have a Hardee's anymore. They tore the damn building down last week.
Oh wow, like Crystals and
yeah, I know
White Castle.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We used to buy them all the time. We used to buy them.
Definitely.
We used to buy the fries all the time. Need to go back to that.
Hey, I think somebody just infiltrated our podcast. I see a little box down there that I don't recognize. It's kind of dark, so I don't know. Let's see if, who this is. I don't know who that is.
Wait, hold on. Sam, you say you can eat a 20-piece?
I can eat 20-piece chicken nuggets. That ain't no problem. What's up, Toomer?
What's up, man?
Yeah, Toomer. Always a thumbs up. My phone wasn't. I had it on silent.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Jabroni. Right. What's up?
Why I gotta be a jabroni?
Now my signal's gonna crap out.
Why I gotta be a jabroni? You sitting over there looking like Charles Winslow with cancer.
Oh my Jesus!
Hey, let's not get on the Carl Winslow thing. I've heard so many bad things, which I don't know. If
look like Carl Winslow with cancer. What the hell, man? Holy Jesus!
Hey, before you ask, yes, the edible has kicked in.
There was no question involved there. We already knew that.
What's up, though, man?
Hey, we put KT on here. My signal gets better. What the hell?
Yeah. The power.
My signal is
the power of African Americans.
And
did you fix my internet, man?
No, You got dang, are we out in y'all area? I don't think we are in y'all area yet.
It's bright speed out here.
Oh yeah, we should be taking over Bright Speed sometime next year.
Oh no, we and I don't know. Bruce might be
Oh,
gone.
why you have to go there?
You got me.
No, man, we can only get like 3 megs out
What's
here.
up, CJ?
So
Yeah.
that's all we can get. So that's why my signal's always kind of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. That's the greatest thing ever. I guess we lost Bruce. He's having signal issues as well.
Ugh. Man.
You're weird.
We
You got
got
CJ Blaine, the little weird midget.
you.
What's going on, Toomer?
Man, nothing, man. Trying not to go to bed right now, because if I do, I'm gonna get up at like midnight and be up all night. And so I'm just trying to find ways to stay awake. And yeah.
So you get on with the weirdos. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, we all weird in our own ways, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, my own way. Nobody's in the same zone as me sometimes. Man, I've had a weird week. I'm tired as hell. My internet, like we had to get. I had to install and put a new modem in today because we got it in because our old one like the other day we just randomly lost internet and it was out for like 10 hours. Nobody else around was out, but then as soon as they said they were going to send me a new modem, the next morning it started working again, and it worked up until I got the new one in. So
they usually had go.
But
yeah, I'm so tired of internet stuff, and my router don't work. Turn it off, turn it back on. That don't fix it. Then when they turn it off and turn it back on, it works.
well, that's what I got. As soon as like I'm on there, that was the first thing they said, and I was just like, I've already done that like 3 times today, and it haven't worked. What's up, Christian? Oh
So
Lord.
KT, have you went seen the movie yet?
What
Which one?
movie?
Have you went seen Terrified yet?
No, although I love horror movies, I'm not into, and no offense to anybody, I'm not into torture porn where it's just gore on top of gore. Like I need some kind of substance for it. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the genre, but going through and watching like every iteration of the Saw series has ruined that genre for me.
Oh yeah. I think you got a
But,
message.
yeah, I'm trying to order food because I waited too late and I really should be eating. This
Hey,
late.
Sam, he was also in the end credit scene of Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
So no, the first one, like it was just a slasher to be a slasher. There wasn't a whole lot of rhyme or reason, which I thought made art genuinely creepy. Like, and he doesn't talk, like he doesn't make a sound. And then the second one, they actually had a story for it, but it was still the over the top gore, with but they actually had a story involved throughout it. And so I'm kind of curious how they're going to do this one, because the end of the second one in the end credits thing just made it completely over the top. And I'm not going to say anything out loud, in case somebody hadn't seen it yet. It's just way over the top. I know. I think the third one, like I said, they said that there was people in the first 10 minutes just walking out.
Yeah, because it was
because of the gore factor.
I did see that. Like I said, I'm interested in getting into the series. It's just like I said, man, watching all of the Saws, it kind of ruined like that style of horror for me.
Well, for me, I think Terrifier, I think they do a good job of using the practical effects on it. But yeah, they are. It is definitely an over the top. Don't go into it thinking, like trying to find you a serious horror. You know, you just go in, you're gonna laugh at some of the stupid shit that happens. Like I said, the practical effects though are pretty good. Like in the first one, when he saws this chick in half with a handsaw, it legitimately looks like he's doing that. You know, so yeah, I saw what he just popped up here. I actually saw that. You know, so because it's so expensive because it's a collector type thing. You know.
Yeah. Now,
Ray Sanders, what's up, dude?
that show I had showed y'all last time we was around each other.
Yeah,
yeah. I have been watching that. Like, it has a lot of gore. It has gore elements in it, but it's more.
It's
past
not
9
overkill.
o'clock. I know how y'all are about cussing before 9. But,
No, that shit went out the window a long time ago. When I let Bruce and Roland get on here, yeah, that stuff went out the window.
But that show from is a mind fuck, like for sure. I'm just not finding this out, but the people who the people who wrote and did the Lost series, they're the ones behind it. So I'm like, okay,
wow.
that makes sense. That makes sense how the show plays out now. But like the show itself is like a giant mind fuck.
And saying we tried to look it up, but like I guess we don't have like certain levels on certain apps because they still wanted you to pay for the episodes on the ones we found, whatever it was. I don't remember what app it was, but
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
And then
Okay, now here's this guy. I don't know what to think. He said Ugly Steve was his favorite wrestler. He or she, I don't know. They said their Ugly Steve was their favorite wrestler. So, haha, I don't know how what that's an AI. So, I'm just picking. Tyler, I love you, man.
I know one movie, part 2 comes out tomorrow. That one got to me too. Smile. The second one comes out tomorrow.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah. You see where it goes.
So I love the first one. So man, y'all know I'm a camera nerd. I love how limited their budget was. So what they did was, if you watch the first one, you can literally see how they filmed everything as the practical effect. Like I love how they set up the scenes with everything being as dark as it was.
Yeah.
And
I really like their promotional shit before it came out. Like the one where this chick was behind the catcher at a baseball game and stood there with that creepy smile the entire game, never moved. Like I thought that was what the hell? Alrighty. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
there's Bruce. He's back. But no, I really like the thought process on this second Smile. Following a celebrity around. I thought that was a great idea on it. You know, I'm really interested in seeing what the heck?
Tyler, what?
So normally when the movie comes out that I'm interested in, I try my best to avoid any kind of advertisement for it or any kind of trailer.
Yeah,
because
a lot of times in the trailer they give away the best stuff.
Right.
But what I really like, that kind of switching the genre of movie. That's what I appreciated about the last Deadpool movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. Because despite knowing everything and half everybody that was going to be in that movie, they still found a way to pull off surprises.
Yeah, definitely. They didn't give it all away.
Yep. Took me a minute to dial that shit up.
Yeah, we went. Deadpool is one of the few. I'll go to the movie theater and watch it. Yeah, and I enjoyed every minute of that freaking crazy mess.
Oh yeah, and I love that creepy they made the main villain.
Oh yeah, definitely the fucking hand thing through the.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, the way she was
last
nightmare fuel.
So the last time I saw her in a book, it was the new X-Men from like probably early 2000s.
Wonder if I have
And
that.
and to actually see
Probably
her,
do.
dude, the style was really weird. Like they had a new X-Men that was like a chicken,
Mm.
and they had a dude who had a who
Wow.
had an
That's
exploding star in his brain. So he wore like this
Huh.
helmet.
Mhm. Man,
Now, I
I
got
wish when it come down to movies like that, the studios that are behind them would actually care. Because one X-Men movie that bothers me is the First Class and how they did Darwin. This is literally the one mutant who's supposed to adapt to anything, and y'all killed him off cheaply.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think that was the shittiest death of a really, really good, powerful mutant.
No, the worst one was the I don't remember. I think it might have been that same one, the X or one of the Wolverines or whatever, where Ryan Reynolds does that version of Deadpool with the mouth covered. And all. That was just a horrible take on a character. I
Yeah,
get where they were going at. It's a combination of a bunch of different powers morphed into one, but I'm just like, this is no, I don't like this. Name
Nah,
him
dude,
so
something else.
so
you're the only person I've ever heard say that.
I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do with
Wait, what?
Doom.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. You're the only person that I've ever heard say I understood what they were going for, but it just wasn't it.
Wait, wasn't like they were trying to combine all these powers into one character, but then they called him Deadpool, and that's where they fucked up.
Right,
That's
right.
where it just blew it up. They shouldn't have called it that. Because that's where people like looked at it and going, well, "This is garbage." You know.
Hey, now
Uh,
what I love about the Deadpool movies though is, especially watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and yes, I'm still high. Um, how the continuity of all of these movies are supposed to follow each other in some form or fashion, right? Although they
yeah,
delved into the realm of the multiverse and convoluted that and made it stupid now because
yeah.
everybody's trying to do it. But what I love about the Deadpool movies is they piggybacked off the failed attempts that that everybody tried to put off for so long. And it's one line in the movie that makes me appreciate it. A certain somebody was like, I don't like you. And he was like, you never did. And if you know, you know.
Crap, I know
It's a
what that's about, but I'm blanking on it. So
watch Blade Trinity or whatever the third Blade.
yeah, and I remember hearing some of the behind the scenes stuff on that as
Yeah,
well.
so a lot of the behind the scenes stuff was the movie studios and the directors, they just kept changing stuff on the fly to where Wesley Snipes was like, I legit don't want to do this shit. And him and Ryan Reynolds like legit was into it. Now,
Yeah,
of course, the beef was exaggerated, but back then they legit didn't like each other. 21 years later,
they play off of
we get
that.
that one line exchange that paid off magnificently in my mind.
Yeah, I still like it. It's like there's only one blade, and there'll only ever be one blade.
Yep.
Oh, dude, the cool thing about that is now they're actually talking about taking out the guy that they have playing Blade and making a whole new movie, but it being a Wesley Snipes driven
Yeah.
movie.
Well, they
And
almost
that would
have
be
to
awesome.
because Mahershala Ali has like all but pulled out. He said since he signed on, the only thing productive wise that they done was announcing him. Every time they went to set, nothing was filmed, nothing was done. To the point to where I think three producers of the movie had backed out already.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Huh.
going to be one of those things where they just end up scrapping and starting over again. Now, what I am interested in is seeing how they're going to do Doom.
Yeah.
Is this
Right.
going to be
Yeah,
another
yeah,
version?
yeah.
Is this going to be another version of Tony Stark? Is this going to be Victor Doom, or is this going to be Von Doom? If you know Von Doom, you know your shit.
Right.
Like, for those who don't know, Von Doom literally put the Infinity Gauntlet on and said, "Damn, this made me weaker."
Wow. And I used to years ago. I read a lot of different comics and stuff like that. But anybody that knows me knows I have the memory of a retarded lima bean. So I that's where I'm like a lot of times like somebody will say something like they'll jog my memory. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. What were we talking about again? You laughing, but you know it's true.
It is. But another movie that I'm ready to see.
Oh god,
is the last Venom movie. It's supposed to be the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested. So I'm weird when I get invested in certain things to where I got to see it all the way through. And
yeah,
I didn't really like. I liked the first Venom movie, and I liked the changes that they did with it. But I didn't really care too much for the second Venom movie.
Hi, Sam. Oh, really? Oh.
But I'm invested now, and now I got to see how it ends.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the second one, but you know me, I take things as is. I don't overthink things. And I'm not saying y'all do or nothing like that, but I'm just like, oh, this is neat. Okay, now I'm gonna go watch something else.
Yeah, I wanted to see Cletus Cassidy go like batshit crazy.
That's the
Right,
that's the
right.
guy that Carnage is attacked to, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they definitely could have. Yeah, they definitely could have amped that up a lot.
Oh, dude.
more especially
had-
with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
Shit.
they casted the perfect person.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson plays
hot take. I'll say they casted the perfect person probably 25 years too late.
Yeah.
Because like I would say like Natural Born Killers, Woody
Oh
Harrelson
yeah.
would have been a perfect Cassidy.
Hold on. I'm gonna step back and go grab my food.
All right, man.
Yeah. I
so-
get that. I still feel like Harrelson can tap into that pretty
Oh,
easily.
absolutely.
But yeah, they didn't really
he
allow.
he was just a little too older for me.
Yeah, he try
now-
to do be creepy and stuff and pop a hip out of place. Oh,
So I was kind of cutting out a second ago, but I kind of get what you guys are talking about. I read an article the other day that said that that Null, the symbiote God King, they're not even gonna have. He has a sword, but they're not gonna have the Necro sword from Thor: Love and Thunder that what's his face had. It's the same sword, but they're not gonna even have it in there. Well, and the reason, I just saw an article and I read it, and it said that so the sword that Christian Bale's had in Thor: Love and Thunder, that's the Necro sword. That's Null's sword.
Okay. What movie is
And-
that coming into next? Though that's what I missed. What you were talking about.
No, okay. So the new Venom movie.
Okay, that's what you were talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
That's why
So-
I haven't seen anything on it, so I don't.
Okay,
I don't know
so
what's
if you
going on.
look at like the comic books, they've gone into massive details about the symbiotes. The very first symbiote was Null, and he became a god. He created the symbiote planet. He created all of the symbiotes. All the symbiotes came from him. He had a sword, and the sword was the Necro sword. Well, that very same sword is the sword that that Gore, the God Butcher, used in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
But they didn't call it that, what it was actually called. And they're not going to put it in the Sony produced Venom movie because Marvel and Sony are two different companies.
Yeah, but they in it that last the movie I think it was the Spider-Man movie or something where they had all the different ones. There was an end credit scene with Venom and Tom Hardy in it. So they're not continuing that crossover.
No,
stuff, is it?
Nuh-uh. The article said that Null's sword is the Necro sword, but it's not going to be the same sword that Christian Bale's gore had in Love and Thunder, even though they're connected.
Well, and that's a detail that casual fans are not gonna know, you know.
Right, right. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge DC fan, but I mean, I know my Marvel lore, and I think you're really kind of taking a piss on the fans if you don't mention it.
True. Man, speaking of DC, Absolute Batman.
Yeah, so I am not a fan of that suit.
I'm not a fan of the suit. I'm not a fan of how gigantic they made him.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like Frank Miller's Batman on steroids.
But
So
but he's
what is this?
so Absolute Batman just dropped not too long a couple weeks ago. Basically it's a take on Bruce Wayne where he's not rich.
Is this the comic or a TV series?
Yeah, it's a comic.
Oh, okay.
He's not rich, doesn't have the money like that. But he's still a badass. He's giant. I think in this one he's like not 6, he's like almost 7 foot. He's towering Superman and Wonder Woman, pretty much. But they made him super brutal. The bat symbol, literally one of the first fights, and yeah, I'm finna spoil it for somebody. One of the first fights he has, a guy pulls out a machete. He just pulls out this little stick, takes the back symbol off of his chest, puts it on the stick. The back symbol is an axe, and he cuts.
Yeah, it's a double edge axe head.
So this is the new comic that just came out.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested now on that. Kapow, hook me up.
Oh, I know you're into like samurai and ninja lore and stuff like that. Have you got into the Last Ronin, Ninja Turtles?
I know of it, but I and that's the thing is I just this year got back into collecting up some comics and stuff like that. I'm back in the late 80s, early 90s. I was heavy into them, but again, I can't remember what I had and what I didn't have. So, you know, I never really got to really thoroughly get into it.
But the Last Ronin, man, is a dope story from beginning to end.
We talked about this. We talked about this a couple months ago, David, with the 4 new turtles, and each one of their names means one, but in a different language.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
The Last Ronin, three of the brothers dies.
Yeah. But it's the one. What it is like after the Last Ronin, they created in the lab. They created 4 new turtles, and each one of them.
Oh wow, Brandon!
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do remember how they led up to that because it's part where the last turtle goes and deals with the mutants underground and they run into Venus.
Yeah, it's the Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution. So it's Yi, Odin, Moha, and Uno. And they look like
they're like the only.
They look like that.
Oh, okay.
One of them's really
the only comic that I remember having is, you remember when they came out with the 2099 series?
Oh yeah.
And the first editions of all of them had that full back cover.
Yeah, that's the one my dad bought me too.
I had all of those. I think there was like 5 different ones.
Oh wow.
I had all of those. I couldn't tell you where they are now. They're probably in storage
like
down at Dad's house. But I remember having those.
Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Punisher.
See, I only got the Spider-Man one. So
shit, I can't remember who the other ones were. I think I've got a couple of issues.
I know they did Hulk. They did Hulk, Ghost Rider.
I'm talking about the ones
Um,
that had the fullback cover on the #1 edition. Like I said, I know it was Spider-Man, Doom, and Punisher, but I can't remember the other ones that there was. I think it was 5 of them. Well, there was 5 that I had. But that was back in the day when, way before internet and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember rushing home from school trying to catch X-Men because Spider-Man was gonna be on the episode.
yeah.
I remember that there was
He
two
remembers when they invented TV.
shut up. I remember when we got TV for the first time, and there was
See?
two shows on in the afternoon, and we had to decide whether we're gonna watch one and then go back and watch the other one. I was like, that's too confusing because you're gonna miss something.
They all-
That's how we did. That's how we did the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah,
But
that one was
a lot of people forget Monday Night Nitro used to do the replay right as soon as it went off. So
Yeah.
we watched the first hour of Nitro. Raw would come on, we switch over to Raw, and then we'd just stay up late to catch the second hour of Nitro on the replay.
my buddy Derek has every single episode and every pay-per-view from WCW from the time that they ran Nitro. He is recorded on a VHS.
Wow.
Like that's what every week he was recording them, and we would get every single pay-per-view. And he probably still has them on VHS at his house.
That's crazy.
I remember that shit.
That's crazy.
It's a
I like to bring
YouTube channel. If you type in "relive the Monday Night Wars," it's literally a YouTube channel that counts between both shows, like literally week by week.
Oh wow.
And it's crazy, week by week and pay-per-view by pay-per-view, the whole time the Monday Night Wars was going on.
That's badass.
I remember cussing in my head when that Hogan thing when he did the change. I was cussing. I was like, really? Why would they do that? I was like, what? That's crazy.
It changed wrestling.
It did.
Man.
It big time. Yeah.
They could have done a similar thing with Cena at one point, but
Cena didn't want to. He turned.
Cena was a freaking cash cow though.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But he was sort of a heel. He was the thugonomic.
That was before he blew up though.
The perfect time where Cena should have turned heel, in my mind. It's just my weird opinion, and my opinion might change when I'm not high. But Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio won the heavyweight championship. Main event was Rey Mysterio versus John Cena for their title, and John beat Rey.
Yeah.
I feel that's when Cena should have turned heel again. But a lot of people forget,
probably would have worked.
But a lot of people forget how great his original heel run was. Some people never even knew John Cena was a heel to begin with.
Right. The prototype.
Or when he first started the thugonomic stuff, coming out in like the khaki pants and all that shit.
And to this day, he still wear those pants, and everybody was like
khaki pants, not shorts.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody was like, "How come he don't change his outfit?" Well, it worked
because he's a merchandise machine.
Yep. Him and B squared.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, Bill Buchanan.
Oh.
Damn, dude. I watched a video on him shoot on a guy not too long ago. That wrestling gets real or something like that. And dude just beats the fuck out of it.
Man, I just seen a video where Alpha Jr., he just randomly shot on his kid. And the kid's trainer was in the promo, in the comments were like, hey, this kid was just trying to pay homage to Samoans or whatever. But he took it as him faking as a Samoan. And I'm like, man, it's crazy.
Well, I think a lot of the uproar on it was because he thought it was just going to be a regular match, you know?
Yeah.
And then they get in there and dude beat Alpha beat the shit out of him.
Yep.
I don't like that kind of stuff.
Me either. I know it's a popular thing in some areas, but I don't agree with that. Hell, y'all was there one night out finna walk out the curtain when somebody tried to shoot on one of my guys. The funny thing is,
and he didn't even know he was getting shot on.
Funny thing is, the shit was so weak, dude. Bro didn't even know he was getting shot on. That's how weak it was.
Oh, anyway. Oh, that is that's
But yeah, I don't really get too much respect for shit like that, man. Yeah, what we do is a violent sport. Incapacitate your opponent until you can secure that victory. Don't do shit that could possibly fuck them up for the long run.
Yeah, handle it behind the scenes. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
This thing, nobody want to do that. Nope, nobody wants to have the hard adult man-to-man conversations.
Yeah. I just be me. I don't give a shit. I let Fred handle my light work.
Did you see KT? They turned Miz. Miz turned back heel.
It was about time.
It's about time, yeah.
It was about time.
God, dude, Miz's money as a heel. He should just stay a heel.
That's where he's best.
No, for sure. Like when I was coming up in the business, a lot of the old hats would say, like the best heel is a really nice guy outside of the business.
Mm-hmm.
Because a nice guy outside of the business can you hearing that meow too? Testes 1 2.
It sounds like somebody's outside here. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, so I kind of saw that, and I saw that in a lot of guys. Like you see a nice guy in the locker room or behind the scenes, and then when they get out, they're just a shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you think was the best heel back then?
All right, my signal cut out. Who are you talking about? What's up?
Who you think was the best heel back then?
Like back then is in what era? Like the 80s,
like
the 90s, or 2000s?
Like in the 90s and 2000s.
It was just a low flying
Dudley
helicopter.
Boys.
The Dudley Boy.
Dudley Boy.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can incite a ride and talk shit to the fans.
Rick
like
Rude. Okay.
Who else? Piper.
I think
Piper.
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect, yeah.
Jake the Snake.
For me,
dude.
Mr. Perfect is a double-edged sword.
True.
Because I kind of look at Miz like I look at Mr. Perfect. He's so great at his job at making other people look good. I kind of feel in certain aspects it pigeonholed.
Right. It's almost like
Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler, yeah.
Oh, another name to fall in that list for me, Hardcore Holly.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
I was gonna say Randy Orton, but that was later on. Randy Orton became
Orton is kind of like in that Flair situation where Flair came back and was trying to be a heel with Evolution.
Yeah.
Orton played his role as a heel so diabolical and so perfect to where now we respect it.
Yeah, definitely.
For it. We want it.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. Like when he was tagging with Riddle. You're just waiting for that RKO to pop out somewhere,
Perfect example.
Right.
Kevin Owens right now.
Yeah, he's doing the heel run. Yeah.
Kevin Owens is better as a heel anyway. But I seen some clips, I guess, when he worked Cody, where he was like going to do something dirty, and then he's like fighting it to not do it or
Yeah.
something like that. I haven't been watching a whole lot here recently. I just catch clips here and there.
So Cody went to I was finna say Pierce. Cody went to Nick to Aldis and set up when they went over to Carter for the Clash of the Castle, I believe. He went to do them like, hey, I don't have an opponent. I want to fight KO. KO was like, I haven't done anything to earn this title opportunity. I don't want to do this. It's a bunch of other guys and guys in the back who deserve this before, way more than I do. Cody still pushed for it. He went out there and he still tried to play it friend versus friend. And every time it was right there for him, they played it up perfect for him to do his stuff he would normally do. But he went against it. It ended up costing him the match. And then to see Cody turn around and team with Roman after the last 4 or 5 years, the bloodline has been beating the hell out of KO.
Yeah.
It's almost like why would you do that? You're supposed to be my friend and you teaming with this motherfucker? Okay. And then I wish they would have had the outside footage mic'd up so we could hear what they were saying when KO actually turned. But I love the way they did it.
Yeah, because the fans,
It wasn't on the show. Yeah, it's all fan footage.
Yeah, the fan footage, yeah. And they didn't talk about the incident, they didn't talk about it and stuff, yeah. But Triple H say he's gonna like eventually tell everybody about it and stuff like that. Yeah.
But I'm loving that. Man, for me right now, wrestling is on the road, man. Especially when you think, and I hate comparing the two I hate comparing AEW and WWE, and I hate comparing company versus company because they're all in their own lane. But what I love about what WWE is doing right now is sliding back into the long form storytelling.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, their pay-per-views over the last year, 5, maybe 6 matches, a card for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Opposed to AEW, where it's 15 matches.
Yeah. And you got 27 championships.
Yeah.
Way too many titles.
But what I love about it, though, is the way that they're doing their storytelling is spacing everybody's matches out. And this is, y'all hear me say, I'm being exposed to different things right now, so my perception on everything is a little different. They're stretching everything out storyline-wise to where the guys and girls don't have to do too much in the ring to where they can put it all out during those big matches. Yeah. A lot of people might not agree with me. The match that Nia Jax and Bayley just had, I ain't never seen Bayley work like that.
Oh, yeah?
Me neither.
I haven't watched it yet.
Great. It was a great match. The way they're setting Tiffany Stratton up is perfect. The way they're sliding into the bloodline stuff again, perfect. Although, me personally, I would have preferred the reverse end of it, but it's still falling in line with what I think would be perfect. Look at what they're doing in NXT.
Yeah, NXT, yeah.
Shawn Michaels
has done phenomenal.
Yeah. You reminded everybody who Ethan Page is.
Yeah.
and let him work his shit.
Yeah.
You made a star in Trick Williams.
Yeah, Trick is good.
You got to give credit to. You also made a star in Braun Breaker in his short time there.
Yeah, easily.
You made a star in Carmelo Hayes. Bro, for real, Nia Jax been a sleeper hit lately. Bro, since Nia's came back, I've been loving almost everything Nia's done since she's came back.
She's not the unsafe worker that people put her off to be, and she's also showing a lot more personality, a lot more character.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
my favorite thing about
I have watched some of the stuff with her and Tiffany. I think that shit's just gold. You know,
and then
my favorite thing right now about wrestling, because it's all about filling in those gaps. Listen to Michael Cole. You can tell he's enjoying what he's doing again. Like you can hear before with Pat McAfee, but now I hate to say it. Now that Vince is gone, he don't have the leprechaun yelling in his ear. You can tell the man is happy. And the way that he's going in to sliding in filling in, and it's just I don't know. It's a side of journalism that a lot of people aren't gonna take for granted. This is why I love Carnahan so much when he works shows out here. Carnahan has it too. He has it to where he can tell their story and narrate what's going on in the ring while giving that backstory to fill the crowd in on what's going on, even though they may not know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Carnahan's always been one of my favorite announcers. No offense to anybody, but yeah, I've always really liked the way Carnahan does his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although sometimes I had to tell him, calm the hell down. Quit screaming in the microphone.
Yeah, it's the passion. It's the passion.
But the way he do it, I'm a shoot out. This person surprised me when we put Gaston on the mic. You let him run commentary. He surprised me.
Gaston's always been a good talker, though. So
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's we've all sat our turn at the announce table. I can wrestle a decent match. I can't call a match to save my life. There's definitely a art form to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he just hit him with what was that?
I've got, you know, like in the ring, I've got charisma, I've got creativity, I've got whatever it is that I need in the ring. But when I sit at that table and I'm behind that microphone, dude, it's the driest shit ever. It's
Well,
like the Sahara Desert, bro.
For me, it's the same thing as like I can wrestle, but I can't ref for shit.
Same here.
I can
Yeah.
teach somebody how to ref, but I can't do it because I'm watching, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it might be a couple guys from OCW on here watching, bro. I want to come down there and get on y'all ref so bad. Y'all may not notice this or recognize this. Y'all have a ref that will literally say, if I'm watching hard cam, it's a ref that's gonna stand in that back right corner and not move until it's time for him to go down for a pin attempt. And then he's gonna get back up and go right back to that corner and stay there.
I guess I've noticed that.
But if you watch, like I said, I'm being exposed to a bunch of different things, and I'm understanding the many different elements that it takes for a match to happen and for a match to flow seamless to tell their story. A lot of people are forgetting the ref is just as big a part of a match as the two wrestlers.
Oh yeah,
Right. Oh, I preach that all the time.
Mhm.
They're just as play just as big a role.
But if you watch WWE, you never see the ref until it's time for you to see the ref.
Right. And I mean, that's I observed that years ago. Like, where's the ref at? It's like the video game. I always said it was like watching WWE was like watching 2K, like being played. Like, you don't see that ref until the pin.
Yeah.
One of my favorite refs, I'm going back to WCW. One of my favorite refs was Nick Patrick. It's just something about him.
I hated watching him, especially if they wasn't supposed to take the pin 1, 2, and you'd have that hand on the shoulder and push it up. I hated seeing that because even back then, when I was just a fan, I was like, that is overly noticeable.
I don't remember who it was, but like it was a beatdown segment where Kevin Nash hit the ring and he was giving power bombs. Hit one dude with a power bomb, didn't even hit him. The ref went down 1, 2, 3. Another dude.
Yeah.
That was good.
I
watched that. It was all cruiserweights too.
Yep.
Like he's just power bombing the ref like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I do like Little Nate.
Little Nate.
I like how you rap.
Look, there's a lot of people that shit on this match, but it's one that I like to show as an illustration when I'm trying to explain how important a referee is in a match, and it's the GCW Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The referee without the ref, that match would have been an empty ring.
So a lot of people might not agree with me on this, I appreciate, and this is the attachment and the appreciation side of what we do in that connection with the fans. Neither one of them can wrestle worth the lick of shit. But go back and look at the crowd reaction in the match for Earl Hebner versus Nick Patrick.
I remember that.
Neither one of them can wrestle worth shit. But when Earl Hebner got to throwing them right hands on Nick Patrick, that crowd exploded.
Yeah, and that's the connection factor that a lot of people don't understand anymore. I can't say nothing. I forget.
Oh man.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah.
Rick Knox is one of my favorite AEW ref now, but Rick Knox.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when he was with like
was he the bald skinny ref
Yeah,
from Lucha Underground?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
Yeah, he was. It was him and Marty. And I forgot who the other ref was. But the feud with him and the Young Bucks that they played out over like shows for like almost 2 years. Like literally the announcer was announcing the Young Bucks and they just turned around and super kicked them for no reason. It got so crazy to where he started fighting back in the middle of matches.
Oh wow. Oh me. I'm so tired. I'm hungry.
I know I ordered a sweet tea, but they sent me a milkshake and it's delicious.
They're like, KT, you need a milkshake.
Man.
You know what would go good with your food right now? A milkshake.
The milkshake.
You got
we took longer than we thought we would, so we figured we just up your order.
You got to be careful where you get a sweet tea from, because all of them is not good.
Yeah, true.
I've had one that was so watery. I was like, I need. Can I get another drink?
Oh, that might have been unsweetened tea.
I think it were.
No, now I do shit on unsweetened tea from time to time, but if I have a hankering, if I have a just a need for an unsweetened tea, it's delicious. But if I am expecting sweet tea and I get unsweetened tea, that's when I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Like a unsweetened tea when you're expecting something else is a slap in the mouth.
It is.
You go to
Or they say it's sweet tea and they like put in a 5-gallon jug. They use like 2 spoons of sugar. That ain't.
Oh yeah, dude.
Motherfucker,
So
I
out in
need 3 cups in one pitcher.
So out in California, if you order a sweet tea out in California, you're getting a raspberry tea.
Yeah. Man, we went to this place to eat maybe about a week and a half ago out here in North Little Rock. It's called the Black Bear Diner. Don't ever go to their restaurant.
Oh yeah,
man, food was unseasoned.
Oh man,
it had no taste. Food had no taste. The sweet tea, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It's like it tasted like somebody from a Mormon family made this sweet tea.
Shit.
Like one of the kids from 19 Kids and Captain made it or something. Like, bro, it was like, no.
Damn it, man.
Oh man, yeah, it was not appetizing or appealing at all, man.
We still need to try that other place that has the wrestling ring in it. We need to try that.
Yeah, we need to go over there sometime.
Yeah. I probably won't be able to the next taping because I actually have to work that Monday afterwards. So I don't know, but we do need to get over there eventually. Oh me. Oh well, guys, I think we've hit the hour mark, and I'm hungry. I think tonight would be a good time to go ahead and
yeah, for sure.
cut it out.
Cool.
Pick me up when y'all go.
Pick me up.
I think Bruce is the closest one to you, so yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's on the other side of the state.
I live Russellville area, so yeah, I don't come anywhere near that direction. So, because I
Hey,
think
man, if
you know,
I got room, I'll let you know.
So,
I usually have at least one open seat.
But, all right, well, let's go ahead and cut this out real quick. Okay, I gotta fix this neat. I gotta see why I gotta go in there and mess with that router, see if I can get it. Maybe if the
Right.
wire's not
All right,
connected or
so
something.
next week we're gonna have our top 7.
I think
top-
is that when we were gonna do it.
Well, I thought we were supposed to do it tonight, but he said Roland said 2 weeks, but then he was on last Thursday, so
I don't know.
And I
I
wrote
don't know.
mine too. And
well, I
But-
got mine on my phone, so we'll see what's up.
I did not. I forgot.
But
Roland didn't get to pop on tonight anyway, though. But he's
Right,
got a lot
right.
of stuff going on. So
Oh
it's
yeah, for
understandable.
sure.
So, but
So
All
all
right,
right,
well-
y'all people be easy.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just cut it, normal like. But appreciate y'all, those of you that watched, and hopefully
peace out.
hopefully my signal will be better next week.
Don't you make sure
Same
you
here.
get extra bread and milk.
And remember
For
to watch
what?
the ads. I know it's
Yeah,
getting cold.
That
I know
one.
it's getting cold, but funky is still funky. Remember to
I
watch
told
the
you I was
Uh,
sorry.
That's it.
See, if you would have never said anything, they would have never known.
even in the cold, funky is still cold. It's just
He's
cold.
gonna make
It's
sure
just
he bring
funky
extra
cold
toilet paper
But-
next time. He's gonna bring
and
extra
some
toilet
some draws.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god!
saying, if we can smell you when it's cold outside, brother.
I'd hate to run.
Why you
I'd
gotta
hate
call
to
me
run
out
across.
like that, man?
I'd hate to run across you in the summertime.
Man.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ah,
I think it's just my jacket.